Hello everyone, I'm Kamila Rizqa and now you are watching Do You Know Indonesia? Indonesia is a country of 1,000 islands and cultures, and of course, Indonesia has a lot of traditional foods and beverage. Now we are talking about Indonesian foods and beverage. Have you heard about gado-gado, soto, cendol, or papeda? I've interviewed my friend. He's Ari Rudenko from USA. Let's check it out. I was his liaison officer at Southbury Art Festival 2018 in Kiram Park. He is a dancer, artistic director, and a founder of a prehistoric Bali theater. Recently, he was a speaker at TED Talks and he talked about what dinosaurs can teach humans about dance.
It's the first thumb to ever see day, to grab the first fleshy fruit in the fossil record. And so, Purgatorius thrived on that juicy fruit.
Hello Ari!
Hey Kamila.
You've been in Indonesia for many years, right? Have you tried Indonesian food?
Yes, I've been in Indonesia for 8 years, so I've had a lot of Indonesian food. And I find it in the street, in the gerobak, kaki lima, and in all kinds of restaurants. So, yep. Food is everywhere in Indonesia.
What kind of food you've tried?
What have I not tried? I've had a lot of Balinese food, I've had a lot of Javanese food, and Banyuwangi, and Padang, and also Papua food, papeda.
So, can you explain it to me? How taste it is?
The taste of Indonesian food is usually spicy, salty, with a lot of flavors from the spices, from any kind of herbs, and sometimes can be quite sweet, maybe with some sour. I don't know, it's kind of got a really nice mix of all the different flavors, which is why it's so delicious.
So, have you ever tried the similar food in US?
Well, in my country, in the US, we don't have really much Indonesian food, but we have a lot of Thai food. And I would think that, at least from the food that we have in my country, Thai food is maybe the most similar to Indonesian food. Also with rice and quite spicy and similar flavors, but I think Thai food tends to have some more sour kind of flavors in it, and it's more with fresh vegetables, which is also a bit different.
Do you think that all of Indonesian food is spicy?
Indonesian food is spicy, is well spiced. I'm used to eating really spicy food, so for me, Indonesian food is usually not actually that spicy. I used to live in China, and the food where I used to live in China was really spicy. So, but I love spicy. It's delicious.
So you know that Indonesian people can eat without sambal. So what do you think about that?
I also cannot eat without sambal.
Really?
So maybe I'm same like Indonesian, yeah? I need spicy.
Okay, now you're totally Indonesian. How about the traditional drinks? Have you tried it?
Indonesia has a lot of traditional drinks, and most are very sweet. I like daluman, or kind of like cendol. I think is quite tasty. And even just like jorok hangat, the hot orange drink, is something that we really don't have in America at all, and that's what I usually get when I eat. So, yeah, mostly sweet.
I don't know that just in Indonesia has jeruk hangat. Wow, I'm so proud of it. Well, Indonesia has a lot of herbs. We usually make it as beverage, and we name it with jamu. Have you tried it?
Yes, I have had jamu. I probably haven't had all the kinds of jamu, but I usually drink kunyit for my stomach if I'm having problems with my intestines, with digestion. I'll drink turmeric jamu, and it's very helpful.
You really like coffee, right? So, have you tried Indonesian coffee?
Yes, I am a big fan of coffee. I drink coffee pretty much every day. We have a lot of Indonesian coffee in America. We have Sumatran coffee and Javanese coffee and Papuan coffee. And I hate it, but sometimes in America, when people hear the word Java, they think of coffee. They don't think of the island of Java, which is crazy, but that's just how much Javanese coffee is popular in America. But we drink it really different. We drink it filtered and usually with no sugar, just black. I mean, it depends on the person, but I think it's most normal to drink it just black, and I drink coffee just black, no sugar. So that's a bit different than Indonesia, where it's so sweet. Yeah.
I know that you've traveled all around Indonesia. So, which city that you've never visited before, and do you want to know more about their food?
Ooh, I have fortunately traveled around a lot of Indonesia already, so I've tried a lot of different kinds of food. But I have not really been to a lot of the east, and so I'm interested in what food is like in Kupang or in Flores, because I don't really know that much about the food from those areas. And I also definitely want to explore more food from Papua. I really like papeda and sagu, and I've been in the Timika area, but I haven't been in other parts of Papua that I'm sure have different food. And something I really like about the kind of interior, like in Papua, is the food is really, really fresh and natural, just from the nature. So, yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of being in Papua.
Okay, that's all, Ari. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yeah.
And
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye, Kamila.
according to the interview, Ari Rudenko has been in Indonesia for 8 years. He works in Indonesia, USA, and island to island. That's why Ari Rudenko has tried Indonesian food and beverage. Ari Rudenko really likes Indonesian food because it has a lot of flavors like spicy, sour, salty, and many kinds of herbs. Same as Indonesian people, Ari cannot eat without sambal because Indonesian food mostly spicy. But he thought that Indonesian food is not actually spicy because he has been in China and their food is more spicy than us. On the other hand, Ari likes Indonesian drinks. He really likes es daluman or kind of cendol from Bali. And Indonesia has a lot of herbs, and Ari Rudenko has tried jamu from turmeric to keep his stamina. He also a big fan of coffee. Indonesian coffee is popular in USA, such as Sumatran coffee, Javanese, and Papuan. But sometimes they don't know it's from Indonesia. Ari Rudenko want to explore more about Indonesian food from East. He interested with Kupang, Flores, and Papua because their food is really fresh and natural. How about you? Have you tried Indonesian food? I'm Kamila Rizqa. See you on the next Do You Know Indonesia?